week's topic, light and darkness. When you don't know the way out. I learned that when I got my diving license. It's the following. When you're too deep and you lose the light as you venture into life, as a diver in the waters, your mind gets funny because you lose reference of where the balance is. So one trick divers know is when you think you don't know which way is up and you want to go up and you're going down, watch where your bubbles go. Blow out bubbles and watch where the bubbles go. This is like a sign of the light. So the only way to follow is the light is the way out, the exit. So this week signifies you have been through the pit of darkness, you've been through your internal hell, all the illusions, all of that stuff in your head right now, put it to the side. All conspiracy theories, all of that stuff that is not really affecting you directly, or you have no physical data or proof, just an imprint of an emotional memory, is not reality right now. It's time to see reality where you are. You're alive, you're well, you're here. All the souls that last week that ejected early, rest in peace. Some left, some contracts were over, some made choices. So this card here is the black coral, and it's actually signifying, light in the darkness. And the healing journey with this card, pardon my throat chakra, understand that your affirmation for this week is in love, I'm free. When you truly love, you're free. Truly loving from the heart is evident, not talking about being from the heart. It also can be measured being from the heart. The coherence between the heart and the brain is 13 hertz. That can be measured. Know this, many people say they're in the heart or they're doing things from the heart and they think the rest of the world is not in their heart. Maybe they are not in their heart. We will now have physical data, physical proof to actually show what's real and what's the theoretical stuff. So I will read the healing journey for the card for this week. Your healing journey today. Black coral is the stone of hope. In coming to you today, she reminds you that no matter how dark we perceive the world to be, there's always a light hidden within. Everything in the universe is light or love until it's tainted by the perception of mankind. Black coral lets you know that the new world of light starts with you. Your perception simply has to move to see past the fear. That fear is a lack of understanding, rather than the substance like a brick wall in growth. For whatever reason in life, often we disempower ourselves. This lack of faith in self is the first step away from love and often leads to a dark place. Choose carefully in the coming days, see the light in the darkness, and you'll be free. A fear of the dark is a love of the light. Make a choice to understand, and fear is an illusion we can live without. Fear also meaning false evidence appearing real. So if it's not imminent, you're not in a car accident or anything that has happened to you, why project an image of something that might happen to you that is negative, that has to do with imprinting and negative belief systems? Ask yourself also, how many thoughts are negative coming at me? How many inspiring positive thoughts out of love are coming at me? And how do I choose? What's my choice? Probably this video will lead into a following video that will do light and dark. What side are you on? It's a choice now, and it's not about good and evil. It's about unconsciousness and consciousness. It's about information and the lack of information. It's about surrender to what actually really is and resistance to what is. And finding the balance to really harmonize your life and see what's there. Again, the affirmation is in love, you're free. The key words are the light in the darkness, empowerment, confidence, spirit, Ascended Master contact, fear, again, look at it, freedom, hope, purification. So it has to do with your third eye, with your solar plexus, with your base chakra, and your right hip. So whatever you feel, however you have found me with that reading, I'm going galactic right now. In this, I'm going to the core. In my readings, if I do that individual people, I go deeper into the topic and it takes more time. So this is a collective reading for those who find me. You'll find what you need to hear at the time because you chose to find that information right now. So nothing happens out of mere coincidence. So we've been through the Lion's Gate. Unfortunately, this beautiful lion Cecile in Zimbabwe got shot for no reason but sport and non-essential action. But people came together, people respond. Countries are now lining up also, as in this dark moment or moments, to ban hunting for sports. We are not living 50,000 years ago. We have to learn now to live within our means. Yes, fulfill your dreams, but serve the world with that dream. That's important. And make a choice with that. It's not you get what you dream of for free and then you are not obligated to the world. Our mission is to actually serve the world like a server serves the internet connections, so you can perceive wisdom, knowledge, understanding, I don't know, you name it, equality, culture, freedom, you know, the good things in life to align you. So many of you that found this, you have been through the pit with your belief systems. The war is within, it's not without. Without is, or the outside or the external, is just a manifestation of a reflection of already it was projected and acted out. We no longer shall do that. So mind you, when you drop something negative on somebody for no reason, just because you feel you have to, that's the pain body responding. We no longer engage with that. Upstairs considers this as a kindergarten, you know, before the parents come home. The little kids, it doesn't matter what age you are, throw a little tantrum, and then when the rules are set, you get in line and you follow the rules. Also, you curse at somebody or you want to throw hate, guess what you're doing to yourselves? To yourselves, as we are all aspects of each other. Yes, you can defend yourself, you don't have to take no stuff from anybody. Nobody has to take your milk money or steal your breakfast. Be resistant to injustice. Document and report and be alert and be aware and stay away from critical points. Again, this was a very dark point. Now the only way, as they say, when you hit rock bottom, the only way is up, up and out and away. I felt the urge also to draw a galactic heritage card to see actually what is the suffering, why the suffering in all brackets of life, where does that come from, what cell memory of an intergalactic being that we are, and we are many, is being healed. So for those who hear that message, see how that resonates with you, is in a Vegan past life, as in from the star system Vega, you lived a life as this being in a parallel dimension that gave everything they could to make right, almost dying like a martyr. That will have to stop now. This ends. So for those of you that hear these messages, you've been running around for people, running around for everybody else except yourself. Your message is now, it's time to come to you, to yourself, to yourselves. It is really urgent. It is time out. Mothers and maybe single moms, stop running for each and everybody. Right now it's your family, it's your kids, your safety, and you and your kids and your priority. No consequence of what your choice will be with others that you've been with, or say yay or nay, has matter. What matters right now is the goddess energy, as in the light energy, bringing in the harvest of the good choice that has to be made by you. And that now back to everybody. You'll harvest good repercussions with good choices. You'll harvest as equal negative repercussions with negative choices. Even if you have an addiction going, ask yourself, why is this still going? Are there modalities for me to stop doing what doesn't change anything in me, but just alters my state or numbs me? Be clear in this day and age. Be in life, participate in life, love to live life. And the new ruling force will be the light goddess energy. I'm saying light goddess energy because there's a dark path also. You know, light is not without darkness. There is the dark goddess energy, which is the vicious retaliation and the very destructive, and it ends in mayhem, murder, and death, and we don't want that. So be wise in the coming days of what your choice will be. Somebody has said something to you, you want to retaliate, or you feel mistreated. Now what you do is you retreat. Do not engage in battle. Do not retaliate. Do not use curse words. Don't put curses on people or hate. And if you have hate for an injustice that has taken place, try to process it in peace. Process it out. Do rituals, give it back to earth. You have been again through the pit, and we're glad you're here. You're past the lion's gate. You made it. You're alive. It's a blessing every day that you wake up. Your kids wake up. Your kids smile at you, unconditional, not knowing all the complications of life yet. As we protect our kids from that. My mom, I remember, protected me from the harm of the world, the best she could, being a single mom. And she did well. And I'm proud of my family for however they are, whatever they do. I send love to each and every one for wherever they are, however they are, in peace. And the discipline is like, I don't know, I think Satguru and many other gurus said that. Can you spend your week without using a curse word, without cursing at things, without throwing hate, without watching politics or brutality of any type of authority over and over and over, contributing to the same thing? Stepping away from that, maybe just around the block, going through the bakery, getting some cookies, watching a good movie, maybe some old Twilight Zone flicks, and stay at peace. And if you can do that for 7 days as a discipline for yourself, you will see the changes take place, as positive choices have positive repercussions on the path. And we're passing through. And the energies increase. And yes, this summer we've been basically mentally and bodily in the cooker, but it was all internal. It had nothing to do with the yacht, the new house, the next $1 million, all the greatness, all the riches. Yeah, we all want to make money, but do it right and just in a mind frame where it's justified. And don't battle or take or steal or copy or run with what is not yours. Always know what agreements you are in, what agreements have been broken. This is past now. Be clear in your choice where you're going. Be alert, acute, and exact. And this concludes the reading for this week. You've been through darkness. You're the light. You're the birth of the new light. This new light takes place on earth every day, now forevermore. Even if you want to watch astrology, look at astrology forecasts for this month, August. It's intense. If you're not in your purpose, if you're in your purpose, you understand the intensity around you, but you will stay in the eye of the storm, meaning you're staying in the center of your vortex. That is where you're most powerful. Do not get drawn out of your center or into drama that is not yours. Know your rights, know your peace, know your freedom, and so it shall unfold for you that you walk this thin line right now. Structure your mind, structure your business. I'll probably repeat that in the coming weeks over and over. Stay there with your mind that what do you need and what do you want? What's easier to attain and what's a struggle? Follow what your mind is designed to follow. Follow your heart and follow your passion, and you'll be as right as rain. So blessings and namaste, and I see you most definitely on the flip side.